Many of the 19 siblings and their children celebrated the holiday together at the big house. Jill Duggar and Derick Dillard had a very public rift with her parents, Jim, Bob, and Michelle, culminating with their appearance in the Shiny Happy People documentary and Jill's book, Counting the Cost. While Jill has always said reconciliation was the goal, putting boundaries up was necessary for the couple to move forward. After a traumatic year for her and Derick, things are being worked out so she can again lean on her family. This was the second year in a row that Jill and Derick were spotted at the big house for the immediate Duggar family Christmas. Jill Duggar and Derick Dillard were spotted talking to Jim Bob Duggar. James Duggar shared a carousel of photos from the gathering at the big house. Nearly all the siblings were present, except Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Volo. They had flown in before Christmas to celebrate her birthday with the family, resulting in all 9 sisters being together again. In the third photo in James' carousel, Jill Duggar and Derick Dillard sit on a couch talking to Jim Bob Duggar. Derick positioned himself between his father-in-law and wife, but things appeared very friendly. For her part, Jill shared a carousel of photos from the celebrations with family and friends surrounding the holiday. The second photo featured a selfie of her and Derick wearing what they wore to the big house, seated on the same couch they were on in James' photo. Jill Duggar has attended more family events this year. Jill Duggar has spent more time with her family this year than in years prior. The former Counting On star set up lunch for Joyanna Duggar earlier this year, celebrated Jinger Duggar earlier this month, attended Jana Duggar's wedding, and traveled to Tennessee for Jason Duggar's wedding. Last December, Jill and Derick Dillard attended Christmas at the big house and were spotted talking to Jedediah Duggar. The siblings' friction was public, but it appears to have died down since. Things may not be where they could or should be, but Jill has always wanted reconciliation to be the goal. She discussed it while going through therapy. Her boundaries are healthy, and she has worked hard to get to the point where she is after everything she endured growing up. Jill Duggar and her husband, Derick Dillard, have recently taken significant steps toward reconciling with Jill's parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. This development comes after a prolonged period of estrangement marked by public disagreements and revelations about family dynamics. The couple's relationship with Jill's parents became strained over issues related to control and financial disputes, stemming from the family's reality television ventures. In their memoir, Counting the Cost, Jill and Derick detailed instances of manipulation and financial impropriety, alleging that Jim Bob withheld earnings from the family's TLC shows, 19 Kids and Counting On. They claimed that, despite their significant participation, they received no direct compensation, with payments funneled through Jim Bob, who offered Jill a modest sum only after considerable pressure. The rift deepened when Jill and Derick participated in the 2023 documentary Shiny Happy People, which critically examined the Duggar family's involvement with the Institute in Basic Life Principles, IBLP, and shed light on the family's internal conflicts. Their candid disclosures further distanced them from Jill's parents, leading to a period where they were reportedly banned from the family home without explicit permission from Jim Bob. Despite these challenges, recent events suggest a thawing of relations. Jill and Derick were spotted at the Duggar family's annual Christmas celebration at their Arkansas compound, marking their first appearance at such a gathering in years. Photographs shared by Jill's brother, James Duggar, captured moments of the couple engaging in conversation with Jim Bob, indicating a willingness on both sides to bridge the divide. This reunion is particularly noteworthy given the couple's previous assertions about needing Jim Bob's permission to visit the family home, even in emergencies. Their presence at the Christmas gathering, alongside other family members, signifies a potential shift toward healing and reconciliation. While the specifics of their discussions remain private, The public nature of their reunion suggests a mutual desire to mend familial bonds. Jill has expressed in various forums her hope for reconciliation, emphasizing the importance of boundaries and healing. Her attendance at recent family events, including her sister Jessa's gatherings, and the collective celebration with all 8 of her sisters, indicates a gradual reintegration into family life. These steps, coupled with the Christmas reunion, reflect a concerted effort to move past previous grievances and rebuild relationships. The journey toward reconciliation is often complex, especially when compounded by public scrutiny and deeply personal grievances. For Jill and Derick, navigating this path requires balancing their personal convictions with a desire to restore familial harmony. Their recent interactions with Jim, Bob, and Michelle suggest that, despite past conflicts, there remains a foundational commitment to family unity. As the Duggars continue to navigate their relationships, the broader public remains attentive, hopeful for a resolution that allows each member to find peace and mutual understanding. The recent Christmas reunion serves as a promising indicator that, with time and effort, healing is possible, even in the most strained of family relationships.